It may surprise you to learn that when I was younger, I did some questionable things. Now, I know you're looking at me like, what could this fine, upstanding citizen possibly have done? Well, I'm going to tell you. About 7 years ago, me and a few of my friends, we obtained ourselves 2 cartons of the devil's sweat, known as alcohol, and we took it on back to my place. Well, after consuming about 1.5 cartons, we found ourselves in a state of heavy intoxication. At which point, one of my friends got the bright idea into his head that he wanted to head round the local oval and hunt some kangaroos. He felt like a little kangaroo kebab. Well, even in my state of heavily fucked up, I knew that this was a bad idea. This was right up there with leaving a young boy unattended backstage at a Michael Jackson concert. This was like answering yes when your woman asks you, "Does this dress make my ass look fat?" That's how bad an idea this was. But I also thought it'd be pretty hilarious to watch. So I handed one of them one of my kitchen knives and I said, "Hey, you get caught with that, that's your own problem." And we left. We walked about 2 blocks and we got to the oval, where there were in fact about 15 kangaroos just munching on the grass and minding their own business. And my friends immediately jumped the fence and started running and chasing and prancing after them. And you could tell even the kangaroos knew that this wasn't happening. They were just looking at each other like, are these humans for real? Then they just hop a little bit and look at each other again and rinse and repeat. After about an hour of this, I kid you not, we were there for an hour, and to this day, I have not worked out how no one wound up impaled like a goddamn pig on a spit. They eventually gave up, and we started to head on home. And the whole way home, they were just moaning and groaning about how they really wanted kangaroo kebabs and what they wouldn't give for some kangaroo steak, and just basically they really wanted kangaroo. So we get back to my place, and I immediately walk over to the fridge and pull out a rack of kangaroo steaks that I had bought from the shop not 12 hours earlier. They weren't impressed.